Ah, Paul.
Thank you.
It
Good
is,
to see you,
it
Jimmy.
is great to see you. Dude, you look great as always. Look at you on the cover of Men's Health magazine, looking like a stuff. No, we can't get that.
Thank you. Yeah, you're embarrassing me.
No,
Bringing out Men's Health already out of the gate.
no, I did it on your intro, but
Very sweet of you.
you're a stud. This is awesome. You know, it's funny because your co-star, Jonathan Majors, also was on the cover of Men's Health.
Yeah, it's strange because normally you're doing a movie and they ask you to do a magazine cover, and here we are, Men's Health. But this time they did both of us, both actors from the movie.
Now, were you worried that it'd be similar photographs?
A little. I mean, a little bit because, you know, I don't know if you've seen Men's Health. They sometimes they'll kind of have a similar setup, and I'm like, well, is this going to be too alike?
Right. I actually have his cover as well.
Right.
Men's Health. If you want to just take it, we look at.
Well, you'll see. You'll get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think that like
Here's
there's
his cover right here.
Yeah. So they're like, they assured me, they'll say, don't worry, it's not going to be the same. And I see he's by a pool, so I was like, oh, okay.
They're different.
They're different. I'm
They're
against
different
the wall.
enough.
I'm against the wall. He's
I went further, if you don't mind. I actually looked inside the magazine at the photo shoots and see how similar your shoots are. This is like they have casual shots of you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And here's a casual shot of Jonathan.
Yeah, so there's Jonathan.
Hanging out.
There's Jonathan.
Just chilling out.
Shot.
He probably didn't even know the camera was there.
Yeah,
He was just
I know.
by
It's like he's just hanging out
by the pool.
by the pool again,
Yeah.
and I'm like, well, what about my casual shot?
Yeah, and this is your casual
like,
shot.
Stay with the wall.
Yeah, that's
it's
similar to the cover.
It's kind of
similar.
It's similar, but this one you can see it's like, oh, what? Oh, hey. It's like, it's like
You recognize at first you didn't know who they were.
like, wait, hold on, you're shooting a picture? What? Oh, you guys.
But then there's a thing in Jonathan's where they go through his morning routine.
Yeah, that's another thing they like to do. They want to, just make you appear as you normally are, just, either getting ready
up
for the
and
day
getting ready for the day. Yeah, and here's Jonathan with his, I guess he's having a protein shake.
Yeah.
And then
so he's drinking his,
Yeah, he's drinking his protein. Here's you with the glass of juice.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of the same. They were like, what do you want, like chamomile tea or something? And I was like, what, am I a wimp? No, I want to.
This one, though, this one really made me laugh. This one made me laugh because this is the best. This is him, like, working out.
Yeah.
I've never seen this in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Here he is. He's hanging upside down on a workout bar or something, doing ab crunches.
It's health and fitness. They want to see you, working out.
Yeah, and then here's your workout photo.
Yeah.
You holding a 10-speed bicycle.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? You've been riding it.
No. Well, I was like, should I ride it? They're like, why don't you lift it up? And I'm like, this is
not even riding the bike.
No. I mean, it's health. It's health and fitness.
Yeah,
They gotta.
Yeah.
And that's, by the way, that's like an old school 10-speed bike. That's not one of these newfangled light kind of mountain bikes made of graphite.
This one weighs a lot. Are you on a rooftop there?
Yes, I am. I'm on a roof of a building, which doesn't everyone carry their bike up to the roof of a building? I mean,
why are you getting the bike off the roof and getting ready to hit the street?
That's exactly right. I'm like,
you lock it up there so no one touches it.
But that was my understanding. I'm like,
how did the bike get to the roof of the building?
I'm carrying my bike up to the roof.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, you get exhausted from that.
Or that's where maybe I'm just taking it downstairs. I'd probably take it downstairs.
Yeah,
too heavy
of course you do. Well, anyways, congratulations on this. I want to talk about Ant-Man and get into all of this stuff. I loved it. I saw it the other night. It's giant. It's exactly what you want in a movie. It's a good popcorn movie. It is massive, this one. But first, we have to talk about the Super Bowl. The Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. You are Kansas City all the way. You're from there. I know that are you excited about this?
I mean, I'm nervous. I'm sitting across from all you guys. I know you guys are. You hate me right now, right?
But they're friendly. But I mean, what are you like?
I mean, it's a terrible experience to watch. I mean, I'm so nervous. I'm excited. I'm thrilled that they're in the Super Bowl. I tell you one thing, I hate those puppies. But
You can't go down.
the first time I've ever in my life.
said
I'm
that.
like,
No, yeah. No, they're
stupid puppies.
No, we paid. They're actors. They're actors. Sorry, I don't know what this is on my desk.
What is that?
It's my mustache. Is it yours? I don't know. There's tape on my desk. Here.
What is it?
It's just a piece of tape.
Remember when like, was it?
Could you do that with that? It's a very thin piece of tape.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. But so you just need. Paul, did you need tissue? Paul, here.
But anyway, the Super Bowl, it's going to be a great, it's going to be a really...
No, I know it's going to be exciting, but. Wait. Here. Why don't you tell me about Ant-Man? Oh, God bless you. God bless you.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
anyway,
no. No, not that.
about Ant-Man is, you know, it's a serious film.
It is?
And I mean, it's different than the others.
Look at the clip over there. Maybe the clip is.
The other Ant-Man films are kind of like small family films, and then this one is like just.
This is yeah.
It's huge in scale. I mean, it's just absolutely huge in scale.
Did you want some what? Paul, here. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you
for coming on. I appreciate that. Ooh.
Thank you very much.
Let's. You have a little something over here. Yeah, the other side. Thank you. Yeah, that's perfect.
get it?
Yeah, I'll get it. Yeah, I'll get it. There you go. Okay, thank you. I want to talk about this. Thank you for doing that.
People, did it look real?
Yeah, of course.
Are people gonna like flip on and think that's real?
Yeah, of course.
Great.
That's fun. You always come on and do a fun bit. And then we'll get to the real meat and potatoes of the interview here. It's Ant-Man. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. I saw it. It is fantastic. It is giant.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's massive. I mean, is it? I don't know. Is it tough to be involved in a set that's all CGI?
There were some days, there was a thing called volume. And some days we would film, and people say, you know, we're going to film the volume. And the volume is a new technology. You know, normally you're shooting with blue screens all around you, but it's this, it's like an LED screen that wraps around an entire soundstage. And so they try and make it feel as much like the quantum realm or whatever and we have something to react to. And it was crazy to go into these sound stages and it looked like you were in outer space, something wild.
And what is the ground like? Is it the ground?
They put on dirt. They like have dirt and they try and have as much practical
So you really
stuff
feel
as
like you're
possible.
on a planet or whatever.
You really feel like you're on a
realm.
planet or you're on in some weird space. One of the things that actually we went in and there was dirt all over the floor and we were shooting with like 150 other creatures and people, and it doesn't smell good at all. And then throughout the day, it was kind of getting worse and worse. The next day, it was like overbearing, and we realized they probably got a deal on the dirt because it actually wasn't dirt, it was manure.
What? Are you kidding me?
No.
Wow.
They actually had to kind of shut it down for a day and then bring in some new dirt. I don't think anyone knew. And it was.
How you think manure would be more expensive than dirt? But
apparently not.
Apparently not. Wow.
Yeah. The quantum realm just reeks.
Wow. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Paul, how do we set up this film? I would say it's just action, adventure, comedy. It's family. Friendly, a lot of family.
It's a little bit like, you know, family was I think a theme in the other Ant-Man movies and comedy, and I think some of that exists in this one too, but it's on a much grander scale. It's starting off Phase 5 of Marvel, which is very exciting. Introducing a new big bad villain called Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah.
Which is, if you look at those pictures of Jonathan, I think you could probably buy him as a conqueror.
Yeah, that's Kang.
He's fantastic.
He really is.
And
Great.
so, yeah, it's
everyone's great.
It just feels
Michelle
like
Pfeiffer is fantastic.
always
Evangeline
great.
Lilly.
Great.
Bill Murray.
How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Come on.
The amazing
And you.
Bill Murray.
And you got you.
And Michael Douglas.
And Michael Douglas too. The whole cast.
And Catherine Newton. Who was here?
By the way, she hit a home run in this movie. She is phenomenal.
How great is she?
Everyone's gonna
Yeah,
fall in love with
yeah.
her.
Awesome.
It's really good. You get sent into the quantum realm through this thing that your daughter invents. It's like a beacon that she shouldn't have sent out. And then you got. I don't want to explain what really.
You just did.
Yeah, I did. And then you got to.
Marvel will be thrilled.
They
don't really care, though. They're like, tell whatever you want. They don't mind. It's so weird. Marvel doesn't care what
They
you say.
really love it, yeah. Sorry, Marvel. It's really good, though. I want to show a clip. Here's Paul Rudd and in Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Take a look at this.
Do I miss the action? Sometimes. Will I be there when the Avengers need me? Absolutely. I'd never turn my back on them. But right now, the only job I want is being a dad. I love you, Cassie. Thanks for being my hero. And I'm sorry I missed some birthdays. And for the rest of you kids out there, word of advice. Look out for the little guy.
Yeah. You're at a book signing.
Yeah. I probably should have said that, shouldn't I? I guess, yeah. Scott Lang wrote a book after to tell everybody what's been going on with the events of Endgame and everything.
The thing I like about you and your character in this is that you do play you're the first kind of, in my mind, a funny superhero dad type of character where your scenes are so comedic and funny, and your dynamic with your daughter, I don't want to, again, spoil it, but you crush it, buddy.
Well, thank you.
You crush it. I want, the movie's going to be huge all over the world, and I want to make sure that everyone, all audiences everywhere get to hear you talk about it. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to do a new thing, a new technology. It's called live dubbing.
Yeah.
Okay, and we've never done this right on the show. I have this remote here, okay, and it will switch languages every time I hit a button.
Wow. Oh, all right.
So, we want to try here to talk about the new movie Ant-Man. It's Paul Rudd. Tell us about Ant-Man.
All right. Well, sure. In Quantumania, I play Scott Lang, a.k.a. Ant-Man, and my family are
transportado al reino cuántico donde tienen que enfrentarse a Kang, un nuevo y peligroso villano.
Comment c'était revenir pour un troisième film?
Sheva ala honor, esbliqué un Ant-Man way vonuf sunali Maynori et Evangeline Lilly, Michael Douglas ou Michelle Pfeiffer.
Straight bussin', no cap. Ant-Man is low-key goated when seeing an exciting movie is the vibe. Thanks, fam.
Paul Rudd, everyone! Ant-Man and the Wasp! Quantumania is in theaters and IMAX February 17th. Mark Maron joins us after the break. Stick around, everybody.